to get things done last minute as usual. So what I want to do today is I want to do a very short presentation about list building, and then we're going to talk about some of the new features that we got. We're going to answer a bunch of questions. We're going to unveil some new products. And I'll stop along the way. Like I said, let's do a thorough Q&A for each and every one of these things. So to begin with, we're going to talk about the truth about list building. Okay, so why is that important? Because lead generation or list building is the lifeblood of making money online. And everybody is out there trying to show you some simple magic cure to get this done. And they don't do a good job of really explaining exactly the truth of what's involved. Okay, so that's basically what I'm going to do. You need to, first of all, you need to understand what's needed. Well, what kind of skills, resources, software, systems do you have to have in place to even be able to build a list? All right. So step number one, you need a domain. All right. So there's all kinds of domain things: Namecheap, GoDaddy. There's all kinds. All right. So you can sometimes pick up domains really cheap if they have sales, $1, $2, $3, but on average you're going to spend about $10 for a domain, and then you need to purchase hosting. Okay, so the cheap hosting is about $8 to $12 per month, and then you need to put a website on it. And even if you don't put a website on it, you're going to have this all, the domain and the hosting, so that you can put your capture pages and your landing pages on there. You can always do stuff like WordPress.com or some of these other free sites, but it's my experience that you don't get a lot of authority or credibility from other marketers when they see that you're using a free platform. Okay, I mean, there's some that are easily recognized, like when you have a replicated site that says, what would be a good example? WordPress.com / whatever your name is. People know that you built it on a system and you use that system because it's free, right? Whereas, some domain and hosting is a small amount of money to have maybe yourname.com, right? With your page on that. All right, so number two. So once you've got the first part done, you've learned about the domains and the hosting, and then you need probably the biggest tool is an autoresponder. So first you have to choose one, right? And when you're talking about the big ones, they only have tiny differences between them. The prices are almost identical, right? You're going to start from anywhere from $15 to $25 per month, and the features are almost identical, right? I use GetResponse just because that's the one I use and I learned to use it, right? Aweber, SendLane, MailChimp, Constant Contact, all of those, everybody's got their own favorite. Like I said, I use GetResponse simply because I know how to use it, and that's it. So once you pick a company, you have to create a campaign. So you're going to have to go through the tutorials. You're going to have to, each company is different on how you do that. Then you have to create a web form, and then you have to link those two things together, and then you have to create and upload your autoresponder messages and connect them to the campaigns. So there's a little bit of a learning curve there. Now, considering this is the biggest moneymaker, right? This is the true money engine once you build a list. It is certainly important to learn these skills. if you really, want to make a six-figure income. But when you first begin, it can be a little overwhelming to learn all of the stuff that we're covering all at the same time, right? Because we're only on step 3. Step 1 was a big process. Step 2 was an even bigger process. Step 3, now you're getting involved in page creation, designing, and all of this stuff. So first of all, you need a landing page software, right? There's lots of different kinds out there, and for those who are already part of the club, that's one of the main attractions that we're giving away one, right? So once you have the one that you're going to pick, whether it's ours or whether you bought something like Lead Pages or ClickFunnels, like Lead Pages and ClickFunnels, they're between, I think the low end is 37, or is it? Anyways, the good one for Lead Pages is $67 a month, and ClickFunnels starts at basically $100 a month. And there's all kinds of page builders in around the $30 a month range, right? Once you have one that you're going to work with, then you need to design the page. Whatever your giveaway is, yes, and we haven't even got to that part yet, but you'll have to design that page. Then you'll have to design a page where they're going to download or get access to whatever that you're giving away. And then you're going to need to create some kind of a funnel, because once you've captured a lead, it doesn't stop there. That's excellent that you got that person that was interested to subscribe to your list, but you need to create many more pages, because you need to point them in the direction that you want them to go so that they're going to spend some money with you, right? And that requires creating a sales funnel, right? Number 4. So I know I'm going really, really fast, and I'm not going into detail and exactly each and every one of these things is done. I just wanted you to understand that all of these steps are necessary and none of them can be missed. Otherwise, this process does not work. Okay, so step number 4, you have to create the hook or the lead magnet. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's the ethical bribe. What are you going to give them so that they give you their name and email? Okay, so in the past webinars, if you watched any of my videos before, you know how much I believe in high value. Okay, it's hard enough to convince somebody to give you their name and email. If you're going to give them junk, forget it. Not only will you be tainting your reputation, but they won't sign up. So it'll be a total waste of your time. And then if you tried to pass off junk on them the first time, the next time they'll just ignore you altogether. Okay, so you can think of one. You can create your own course. You can put one together. You can hire a developer to create a piece of software for you, or you can buy one. Right? You can go to somebody and you can buy a high-level product that they're going to give you the giveaway or the resale rights to. And then number 5, you have to drive traffic to your landing page. So once you have this all in place, then you have to get traffic there. And one of the things we're going to talk about in a couple minutes is that I'm almost completely finished. I think it's a 6 or 7 step process that we're going to have inside the Instant Reseller Club, which is going to show you exactly how I drive traffic just with copying and pasting on social media. If your hook or lead magnet is very valuable, all you have to do is get it in front of some eyes, and they're in turn going to help generate more leads for you, right? We talked about that last week. So if you do this right, you've got the right offer and you're sharing it on social media, you can actually make it viral, right? So does anybody have any ideas? I just described a whole bunch of things, right? Like 5 steps that would take somebody who was brand new at network marketing, online marketing. If somebody was brand new, I'm going to guess the 5 steps we went through is anywhere from a 3-month to 12-month learning curve, depending on your aptitude for this and what skills you already came in with, right? But anybody got an idea how they can fast track this entire process? Like I gave you a 5-step process. Does anybody have an idea how they can start step 5 immediately and forget about the other 4 steps? So type in the chat box if you got any good ideas. So nobody's got any idea on how we can. Denzel says, "Ask me." What with traveling? Okay, so a bunch of people have ideas, but they're not saying. And Denzel says to ask me. I'm always good for sharing the information I want, but what I'm saying is, how do we get right now directly to step 5? All right, so Carlos says, send all traffic to your Instant Reseller Club link. So I'm going to take a quick pause here, and I'm going to try to get the screen share going. Just give me a second because I have to click one thing and it loads, and then I have to get the second component to load, and then I'll be able to share my screen. Okay, so if I go to the members area of the Instant Reseller Club, I'm going to move this out of the way here a little bit, and it might slow a little bit. Let me turn this guy off here. Okay, so remember we talked about a bunch of things. So with the Instant Reseller Club, you eliminate the need for a domain. Am I going to suggest in the future that you do that when you learn a couple more things? Absolutely, because branding yourself is very, very important, and we're going to provide full training on that in the days to come. Hosting, again, there's another fee that right now you have to pay it, but with our system you won't. Okay, so when you get to your thing, the first thing you got is you have this ID, right? And if you click and go to it, I'm going to stop this video. Okay, so now here is your entire landing page, right? So you've got your entire landing page, plus you have your big hook in your offer. So you didn't have to make the page, you didn't have to come up with all of these products or buy any of these products. And then here is your capture system. So you didn't need an autoresponder. Am I saying not to get an autoresponder? No, I already told you it's the most important money maker that there is. But to begin with, you don't have to start with $5 a month autoresponder. How about you get 300 or 400 people in your downline first, and then it's worth spending $25 a month to get those people into your autoresponder so you can continue to grow your list, right? But right now we have the landing page, we have the lead magnets, and we have the capture page system. Then once they're in your system, if you're part of the Revenue Partner Program, you got the downline mailer. And it'll show all the people that are in my downline I think I got 41 or something right now. And then you put your subject and you put your message. The last part that this system does is when you're part of the revenue partner, I've created all the funnels for you. There's going to be, by Friday, over 30 products in here. And anytime somebody buys one of the products, you're going to get paid for that. So no hosting, no domain, no setting up all kinds of campaigns, no creating any pages, no, just go to step 5. Just start sharing. Okay? And in my experience online, that is what most people need to begin with. Okay? I worked hard for a long time. I made this much money because I had to figure out all this stuff, right? Most people are not prepared to show you how to do it the right way anyways. And I spent a heck of a lot of money before I made my first dime. But now with this system, you can go direct to sharing. And these people will sign up because you're giving them $350 worth of stuff for free. All right? Now, when I was over backwards one step here. All right. So one of the things I have on my list, I'm going to stop. I go too fast a lot of times here. I'm going to stop just so I can see the screen. And yes, Preston, you partner with me for $9.95. You can use the entire system for free, but you get some extra benefits when you partner. Okay, one of the benefits is that you have the mailing system for your downline, and another benefit, which we'll discuss in a minute, is that you can add your own products to this system. Okay, so I talked a little bit about the 5 steps of building your list or generating leads, and I mentioned that we've created a system here at the Instant Reseller Club where you can have it all the first 4 steps basically taken care of for you. Do we have any questions on that before I go ahead? All right, going once, going twice. Any other questions? Carlos says got no questions. Anybody else? Remember, there's no better time to ask questions than now, right? And it doesn't matter what your question is. I guarantee you, if you're thinking it, somebody else is thinking it too. So please ask, because then we can answer it right here live. Okay, so we're going to go with. All right, so that's a great question, Preston, and it's part of the presentation here. We're going to cover where that happens. Preston's asking, how do we put products into the system? So I'm going to go over that briefly, because Alicia and I are going to prepare a video training. It's going to take 24 to 48 hours, and then it's going to be in the system so that you can start adding your own products. All right? All right, so Denzel wants to know too how to add products, and I just covered that. All right, so let's go back over to this. I want to talk about the downline mailer, okay? Because it can be huge for you, or it can wipe you out, okay? So what do I mean by that? Whenever you're sharing a message, pretend you're sharing it with yourself first, okay? So why did I say that weird statement? Well, because If you send the kind of message that you wouldn't like to receive, that's your first clue not to send that kind of a message. All right? So you know when you go on Facebook or when you go on any social media and we're connecting with people in our industry, you know that spamming or cutting straight to the chase and sharing links, that's predominant, right? I did it. I'm going to guess that you've all done it. Okay, whether you still do it or not, I don't know, but I did it a lot. So here's what I got to tell you. It doesn't work, not even a little bit. Anybody who tells you to get in front of somebody and spam your link, run the other way, because they don't know what they're talking about, or they're at the top of a very big pyramid and they get a percentage of everything they do, so they don't care about you. They just want to get the one little sale you get here and there, and they're trying to get 10,000 people to spam the universe because it will make them a little bit of money, but it won't make you any money. Okay? We're in the relationship business. People do not buy stuff. People do not join businesses, they join people. All right? So if we don't treat people like we want to be treated, it's going to be very, very hard. So now we put this in place. So what would you share with people right off the bat, right? Because I'm suggesting that you don't promote to them directly, okay? And there's a reason for that. If you start promoting them to directly, they're going to unsubscribe, and you will not be able to send them any more messages. Because yes, there is an unsubscribe feature, right? We have to provide that feature. But what if you said to them, "Hi, my name is Frank," and you told them a little bit about yourself? You know, if I told them about how I struggled in the industry and, you know, I was like so flat broke, I had to move in, you know, like I shared with you guys, you know, I had a period of time that was so tough that I almost went broke. But now I'm living in Belize. And I'm living on my terms, and I'm really enjoying life. You know, why I share that with somebody and saying, you know, I'm looking to develop relationships with people in the industry so that we can share ideas, and you tell me about your business, and you know, are you open to that? Well, that's a good way. You could tell them about you, keep it personal, right? Remember, in this business, one of the coolest things is you don't have to be me. You don't have to be the other guy. You can be exactly who you are. And a percentage of the people are going to be attracted to that because they're like you. So the more you're true to yourself, I think the better this works. So what other things can you say? Well, how about join the Facebook group? How about saying, you know, since I joined the Instant Reseller Club, I've had 4 people help me inside the group, give me great information on how to build my own business. You can tell them, you know, they didn't whack me over the head with their opportunity, but they truly helped me out. Okay, so you may notice that if you go inside the Facebook group, there is a variety of people in there, and they're all in different opportunities. Okay? Me and Alicia are the co-founders of the Instant Reseller Club. But if you go into the Facebook group, you're going to see that there's 5 or 6 people in there that are talking to everybody. People got questions. Many times they are answering the questions before I get an opportunity to chime in and answer the questions. This is how helpful the people inside are. So why not communicate with them? Why not share that experience with people in your downline? Tell them, hey, show up to the Facebook group. Got a question? You know, ask me or ask in the group, and you're going to get not just one, but maybe several people. I was reading through some things, and there was somebody who posted in there. Already that person had an appointment with me a couple days from now, and 2 other appointments with other people to answer specific questions about how to promote his link, how to get more traffic, all of these things. How wonderful it is that people are legitimately going to help you with that. Okay, so that's something you can share. Do you have another free resource? Okay, I'll give you an example. Several months back, I came across this thing that I think is just about the coolest free thing online. It's called GMass, and it turns Gmail into an autoresponder. Okay, so you can send up to 500 messages a day. What it does is, if you send anything blind carbon copy, you'll go in the spam. Okay, so if you send a message and you send it to 5 people or 50 people at one time, it immediately goes into the spam folder. But what GMass is, GMass will take those emails and they'll send them out one at a time through Gmail for you. How cool is that? So when you come across something that is not an affiliate program, there's no affiliate, there's no way to make money from this. I just shared it with you. You can share that kind of information with others. When you do that, the person says, wow, that's cool. They really helped me. The next time you have something to say, do you think that person might listen a little bit? Of course they will. You have to provide value. I just talked about some of the leaders inside the Instant Reseller Facebook group. Okay? Why are they leaders? Because they're providing value. They're helping people out. When you do that, people become attracted to you. So when you have a messaging system in the downline mailer, use it like that. Can you send them a promotional thing if you want? Absolutely. It's your prerogative to promote your business the way you want, so long as you don't do anything illegal, right? But I'm telling you, if you spam right off the get-go, they're going to tune you out, turn you off, and you're not going to get any traction. I put together a system, and if we partner, I'm going to be able to make you a bunch of money, and you're going to be able to generate leads very, very easily and get them into the system. If you continue to provide value, they'll listen to you when you mail them, okay? And in the future, you're going to be able to show them your primary opportunity. You're going to be able to take a product that you bought as a reseller and say, you know, check this out. You know, you can send them a little video on what you did with that product and how it helped you in your business. After you generate a relationship, that kind of stuff really works, and they'll really buy stuff from you. Okay. Any questions on the downline builder? I'm going to switch screens so I can read questions. Okay. Is that the same as mail merge on Gmail? I'm not sure what mail merge is, Sherry, but gmass.co. I'm going to type it right in here. Pretty sure this is the exact. Yeah, it's really, really easy. You put your whatever email list you want, you paste it into a G drive. Like, you know, on G drive you can do documents like spreadsheets and stuff. Anyways, they have all of the stuff to show you, and it's super easy. And then you can take a list. And anyways, so. Okay, great, Carlos. It's now there for everyone to see inside the Facebook group. Awesome. One of the things while we're talking, let's go into the Facebook group. That is not the Facebook group. That is the fan page. So let's go to the Facebook group. All right. Another thing that's really important to note is that we are just finally catching up, finalizing the website, and then very shortly, this section here, it's important to come in here, okay? Always check out what we're talking about, and And then you can go through the threads, see people who are asking questions, giving help. But in the files section, I started putting this in here. So for that's actually for resellers. So when somebody buys a product, they're going to want the email swipes to promote the product. So that's one of the things that'll be in here. But we're going to have files for all of the video training, any other giveaways, downloads, all of that stuff. So in the next week, there's going to be a lot more content in here. So come in here and check it out. Make sure that the people that you're inviting in here know to click on this, because there's going to be a lot of valuable things and resources in here for them, okay? Yes. Yes, both GMAC and the Instant Reseller Club work on Mac because they're web-based. Okay. Also, the majority of the software inside the Instant Reseller Club is web-based as well. Okay, because when I started developing software, my first two pieces of software were Windows-based software, and while it was good and I sold a lot of copies, there were many, many Mac people that couldn't get access to it because they were Windows only. So now I try to involve myself only in projects that are web-based, so that telephone, tablet, PC, Mac, right? Okay, so any last questions about the email system before we move on to something new? All right. So let's go back to the Reseller Club. Okay, so you'll see here's a post by, oh, that's not what I was thinking of. Sorry. Okay. Wow, did they ever get, there was lots of action today because, okay. Here's what I was looking for. You're going to see lots of this stuff here. Okay, there's two things you're going to see. You're going to see this kind of thing where Bruce is saying that he's referred a new member. Okay? I encourage you every single time you get one of these to post in here. I'm going to tell you why. Because last Wednesday, I created my own account. Okay. And I started, I've been so busy, so I've hardly got to do it, okay? But I got 41 people under me now. Now, I didn't do that to compete with you, okay? Me and Alicia created the system. We're not here to compete with you. But I'm doing it to motivate you, to show you with very little work, I already got 41 people in my downline. And when I mean very little work, I am so far behind on just messaging people back on social media because the workload has been a lot to catch up and get this thing perfected for you. But why am I doing it? Because the people like Bruce, and there's all kinds of people who are they're welcoming people into the group because they're new. Let's see how welcome. This person's welcoming this person and this person. Why is that? Because they brought them into the group. So I want to create big, long threads like that. And we're going to go in here. We're going to have our virtual assistant. We're going to go in here and we're going to mark down your name and every time you do it. Okay? And then when I'm somewhere over 100 members or whatever, I'm going to start giving away my downline. Who? To the people who are participating in this program. Do you need to be the top referrer to win? No. I didn't say that. I said you need to post in here. You need to tell us that you're referring people. You need to welcome people in and participate in this program. And you're going to get the opportunity for me to take people that I personally brought in and put them under you in your downline. So I want to ask you a question. Have you ever seen anybody ever do that? Recruit for you, okay? Like, I mean, when I think I'm doing things differently, I'm serious. I know how to do this. I did 41 people on my team, and I didn't put that much effort into it. And let me clarify one of these things. Out of those 41 people, only about 6 or 7 of these people know me. The rest of the people, they don't know me. Okay? So it's not like I had all these followers and these people joined back. But anyways, I'm going to do a bunch more than that. But because I want to encourage you to participate, I'm going to give them all away. Okay? So who wants some? Who wants some of my downline? You know, type in I want some if you are going to compete to make sure that the people that I bring into this system, that I'm going to hand deliver them to you. All right. Belinda says yes, and Carlos and Martin and Greg and Brown and Tim. All right. So you know it's simple, right? Welcome people when they're entering the club. Make a post that you referred somebody, right? And try to find a post where people are posting that they're referring. So you can just keep it one big long giant thread, right? If everybody keeps adding to it, that post will stay close to the top on our Facebook group. And then all you can say is, oh, I got another one, or I got 2 more today. And this is the kind of thing that excites me. And I know it excites, when I get somebody, it excites me. It must do the same thing for you. So let's share it, right? Everybody's showing everybody else that just a simple matter of saying, hey, here's a cool freebie works. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Okay. So Preston asked a great question. He wanted to know a generic ad that I'm putting on social media. So about 10 minutes ago, I said that I've almost finished a 7-part series. Okay, so it's called Copy and Paste Profits, and it's going to be in. Let me go to. If you go to the training section, you see this here. There's nothing here yet, but tomorrow, late tomorrow, it's going to be finished. And you're going to go and what it's going to do is it's talking about copying and pasting. Okay, so what to copy? Basically, that means what to say, right? Well, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to have some swipe file there for you. And then where to paste, I'm going to show you exactly what I do. And I get phenomenal results, and it's ridiculously simple. Okay? I don't pay for paid media, although I got a pretty good viral formula. I might just try throwing a couple bucks at Facebook or Bing or something like that in the future. But until now, I can say my real claim to fame is that I make money online, I get viral marketing to work, and I have never, ever, ever paid a dime for advertising. Okay? So when I tell you that I can help you do it for yourself, I'm serious because I'm actually doing it. And I'm not going to miss any steps. I'm not going to tell you how to do it and then keep 5% to myself so that you can't possibly repeat the recipe. That's just how most businesses done. They always keep this tiny little bit, and if you don't know that, you can't finish the recipe, right? Like if I told you how to build a chocolate cake a particular way and I left out one ingredient and 2 steps, you can't possibly make the same cake. And I won't do that to you. I'll show you exactly and precisely what I do. And it's going to be so simple that you're going to think, oh, there's got to be something else to it. And you'll have to trust me when I say just repeat it over and over and over and over and over you'll get the same results. Okay? The only thing that I can do that most people can't right off the bat is I can take the same thing if I want and I can email it to a big list. But when I'm going to show you some of the results that I get, I'm not emailing a big list. I'm just copying and pasting on social media. Okay? Because again, that wouldn't be fair. You know, if I can email 15 or 20,000 people that you can't, then I wouldn't be giving you a fair example. Just what to copy, where to paste, and I think there's going to be 6 or 7 videos. And then you should be able to repeat the exact process. There really is only one true key. Will you do it? Will you do it consistently? Will you do it 100 or 200 times a day? Everybody has different time constraints, right? I can send out 100 personal messages each and every day in 45 minutes. If I get a conversion rate of 18 to 25%, that 1 hour of work got me 18 to 25 signups. If I show you how I do it, can you do it? Like who has, type in the chat box, like who has an hour a day to follow my instructions exactly and precisely? Let me know if you're prepared to do that. Rick says he does. Maria says I do. Martin, Rob, Denzel. Yeah, Denzel just says, show me, and he will. Good, good. Barbie, Preston. Janet says, everybody does. Of course they do. Okay, I'll tell you why I know. Because a while back, I had another group of people I was trying to show this viral marketing to, and they weren't doing it. And I thought, well, maybe I better do the copy and paste method because they're not doing it because they think I got some ninja skills that they don't have. So I'm going to show you some when we do the copy and paste stuff. I'm going to show you some case studies in that training course where I develop certain campaigns. I'll show you what the campaigns are. I'll show you how I was sharing it. And I was doing 100 a day, okay? And I'll show you what results I got from that. So that's why I know that I can get that done in between 45 minutes and 1 hour a day. And I work long hours most days. And if I have to take things out and do it manually, right? I got all the software. I can syndicate content and I can automate it. So to me, to go bad, that's a little bit backwards. But I had to make sure that I developed a system that if you have been marketing for 2 days, you can do it. You just have to copy and paste. Really, truly, copy and paste. No tricks, no funny business. So to prove that it works, I did it exactly that way. Okay? Now, is there some cool ways to put that on steroids? Absolutely. But let's do the copy and paste first, and in the course at the end, I'll show you some ninja tactics, and those who are up for that, by all means, go for it. Okay? Let me look at my list. So we did the win my downline, and okay. We talked about the downline mailer and some do's and don'ts. Quickly, the capture page system. I went in there to do something the other day, and I blew it up. Okay, so it's going to take me tonight I'm going to work on it after the webinar to get it back up and running because we have many people now who qualified for it. And I imagine it's going to take me 4 or 5 hours, and then we'll be able to get anybody who's had 10 referrals or more set up and get access to the capture page system. Okay, so if you had any questions about that, that's the status. I went and I changed an admin function and I deleted that admin, and then of course everything that was attached to that administrator no longer worked. So that basically meant the whole system. So I had to dump it, and today I'll rebuild that so the capture page thing will be fixed and up and running. Okay. Now we had a situation a couple days ago, and I'm really happy that the member had you know, was that the member was really good about it, but somebody missed out on the $222 commission. So let me say that again. They were not a member of the Revenue Partner Program. They had a bunch of people under them, and somebody upgraded, and they bought the they bought the pro version of the reseller. And when you're a Revenue Partner Program, when somebody upgrades, you get 100% of that money, and then you get 30% on anything else they buy in the club. So the total commission was $222. Enough to pay that person's membership for 2 years. Okay? They didn't upgrade. And I'm not trying to play some, you know, Jedi mind tricks to get you to upgrade, but I'm just trying to tell you that this system works. And if you got some people under you and they buy and you're not upgrade, you can't come to me and say, Frank, I want to upgrade now, right? Because our system is going to work so that when there's I wonder if I change that. So if you're at the top here and you bring in several people, okay, let's say there's 5 people here, and the 5th person buys something. How our system is going to work in the future is that when they buy, if person in number 4, 3, and 2 are not revenue partners, then you're going to get the spillover commission. It's super important. Okay, it's only $9.95 a month, and we share the revenue. Okay, if you're putting people into the system, not everybody's going to upgrade, but if you upgrade, not only will you get them on your direct ones, but we're going to ensure that you're going to get spillover commissions as well. I don't want anybody coming up to me saying they lost $200 in commissions. Now, is that guaranteed to happen for you tomorrow? That if you upgrade, you're going to get a $200 sale? That's not what I'm saying, okay? I am sure if you follow my instructions and you bring a whole bunch of people in here, I'm sure those kind of sales will happen. But we're just talking about little sales. Even $3 here and $7 there and $14 here. Those things on a monthly basis can easily be hundreds of dollars, but not if you're not a revenue partner, okay? So that's my big speech on the revenue partner stuff. I'm going to get, so what you want to do is up here, you hit upgrade. You got the revenue partner program and you got the reseller program. So I'm going to go here just for a second to explain what I was talking about. Okay, so when you're a revenue partner, okay, I know I'm on the reseller page, but just follow me for a second. When you're a revenue partner and one of your referrers buys a $97 a year package, you get 100% of the money. Okay, so let me say that again. They pay $97, you get $97 less, whatever the fees are, right? Like PayPal and stuff charges us fees, so I can't pay you those. I take those fees out and you get the rest, okay? So whatever that is, 2.5%, 3%, 4%, and then the rest you get. If they buy for $197, you get all the money. If they go in here and they buy this product here, for example, you get 30%. If they buy this product, you get 30%. Okay? Because somebody wanted to know about the commissions, and okay, so you know what, Preston? That is a fantastic question. So you can get the list, and it's worth $88. I gotta tell you what it's worth. Okay, nothing. I'm going to show you a way to get unlimited amount of people for yourself. Paid lists. Paid lists. This is my opinion. Okay, but a paid list is worthless for a couple reasons. You have no idea the ethics of the source you're getting it from. Okay. There are some people that produce really, really good lists, and they are extremely rare. Most of them are resold lists over and over and over again. And the thing is, contacting a cold list or contacting people who did not give you permission to contact them generally doesn't work too well. Now, there is one exception, because I'm going to show you how you can use a tool to scrape lists, or if there's other ways. I'll even show you, if you really want to try this route, I'll show you how to get a bunch of this stuff for free. I know one guy gives about 1,000 away a week for you to email. Now, why could you try it that way when I just told you it's probably not a good idea? Because you're giving something away for free. You can say, hello, this is Preston. I'm really trying to make friends online. I'm trying to get to know other people in the industry, and to say hi, and to show you I appreciate you, here's a free gift. Now that is a far different approach than spamming them with your link, right? You may be able to, a small percentage of those people, because you're emailing them cold, a small percentage of them will say, sure, I don't know what that percent is. I know that when you message people on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all these different other things, I'm going to show you 18 to 25% of the people for me sign up. That's incredibly high. When you're cold emailing a list, you'd have to try it out. You'd have to try it out and let me know how it worked for you. I know I have a case study where somebody did exactly that, and their initial sign-up rate, their conversion rate was low, but they still got the thing to go viral because they generated about 200 leads in 4 days. Okay, so that means, I'm saying leads, but they into a different program where we were giving away a free software for $30. 200 people signed up for that free software. So the person did 4 mailings, and with lists, I guess, like you're talking about. But don't buy them. I will show you how to get them for free. Okay? Don't spend any money on that. All right. Any other questions before we go on to the next thing? Okay. I have no idea what your system is about. Okay, so the system basically is 3 things. It's a viral list building machine. Okay? The basic concept about viral marketing is to be able to get other people to do some marketing for you. Okay? So that's almost an impossibility, because who the hell wants to market to you? Okay? However, if you give them $350 worth of free stuff, they will stop marketing for themselves, and they will start marketing for you a little bit. So what are we talking about? Well, if you bring a person in and they bring in 20 people in, right? You could be getting money off of all of those people. You're also going to be able to message those people, right? So this is a system that gives you a really, really high percentage of people saying yes to you. The old way is you talk to 100 people about your opportunity and you get 99 no's or 95 no's. Many people get 100 no's. It's not an easy thing to talk somebody into joining. You have to talk to a lot of people. You know that. If you're out there doing it, you know. And depending on your skills, some people are real skilled salespeople. Some people like myself, I can talk a little bit, but I'm not a skilled salesperson. So I needed to find a better way to do it. And I call it the power of free, right? I give a tremendous free package away, and only 75% say no instead of 95%. But I'm not starting the next day with only 5 people. Starting the next day with 25 people. And day 3, I'm starting with 50 people. And day 4, I'm starting with 75 people. Where the other way around, I'm only getting a couple people a day. It's like starting fresh from zero each and every day. You need to build each and every day onto what you're doing. And by them recruiting people under you, it's possible for you to make money from all of those people too. Okay? Then the last part about the products is that we also give people the opportunity to be resellers. So you can go and look at all the products in there. So whether you're a free member or a revenue partner member, you can look at all of the products and you can say, well, hey, I'd like that one for myself. But if you're a reseller partner, then you get instant resale rights, meaning that you can now sell that exact same product and get 100% of the money. Okay, so the first one is a viral lead system. The second thing the program does is offer you passive income. When you become a revenue partner, I do all the selling. You stay promoting your primary opportunity. You don't need to promote the products inside the Instant Reseller Club to make any money. That's my job. I'll do the marketing for you. Remember at the beginning where we talked about you have to do all of the steps, including the sales funnel and all of that stuff? Well, with this system, I'm going to take care of everything but the sharing. You bring the people in, I'll get to buy stuff. You'll make money. If you want to resell products on your own, let's say you have your own website or you wanted us to help you make one, then you can buy products from us at less than retail price, but get resale rights. Okay, so I'll give you an example. The average product we have would have, if you bought it from the vendor, okay, you'd have to pay $27 to $47 to buy it. And then there's always a pro version, right? That's $67 to $97. And then they'll offer you resale rights from anywhere from $300 to $1,000. So you could pay anywhere from $400 to $1,100 to get the resale rights for one product. Okay, so by the end of the week, we're going to have 33, 35 products in place for you. And you're just going to buy the front end. So if the product's worth $27 on the front end, you're going to buy that. You're going to get the pro version and reseller rights for $27 or $37 or $47, whatever the product is worth, the front end. So we give you the whole package for one low price. So that's the third thing. So the first thing is a free viral marketing system. The second thing is a revenue partner program where I'll do the selling, make you some money. And the third part is if you want to be a reseller, then I'm giving you the least expensive option in the entire internet to do so. Okay? So where can you start? All right, so you go in and you click up here, you click exclusive offers. Okay, then it takes you to all of these tabs. Each one of these tabs is split so you can understand the products, right? These are the partner programs. So these are where for example, that I would suggest, here's the reseller partner and the pro program, and then if you're a revenue partner and you want to add your own products, you would add them here. And I know a bunch of people got questions about that. We're going to cover that very shortly. Okay? So when a person wants to see a product, okay? So let's say they want to see this product. They can click on the banner, or they can click here, and just give it a second to load. And so now they can go and they can check out the product, and then they can go and they can buy the product. Anybody can buy a product inside here, okay? Because we're offering the pro version, like we call this exclusive offers, okay? They're exclusive for three basic reasons. One, many are not available anywhere online. You won't find them anywhere but inside this club. That makes them exclusive. Two, you're not going to find them for this price anywhere, meaning that you're going to get the front end version and the upgrade, and sometimes things have 1, 2, 3 OTOs, right? Upgrade number 1, upgrade number 2, upgrade number 3. Well, anytime that situation has, whether it's 1 upgrade or 3 upgrades, you get them all for one low price. Okay, so that's the second reason why we're exclusive. You cannot and you will not find these products for less money anywhere. Okay, and the last one is that if you're part of the reseller partner program, you also get these awesome products at that low cost, but now you can resell them and keep 100% of the money. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the questions here for a second. Okay, so I can understand now what's happening. Okay, so somebody type in paste in their referral ID, because this gentleman has not yet visited our site. So here's a good opportunity for somebody to get a sign up. So the first one that pastes their referral ID in here, he'll be able to click it and sign up under you. Remember, the sign up is 100% free. The $348 of products are 100% free. You don't have to spend any additional money. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of links to choose from. Okay, that'll get you started. Pick one of those, sign up, get the freebies, and then you can see all the other products. All right. Okay. Commissions right now are paid through PayPal. We do have some other options for the odd individual who cannot work through PayPal. Is that the answer to your question, Rob, or did you want to know what's paid on what? Okay, thanks, Janet. I appreciate you coming on by. Okay, Rob, you got that, okay? All right, so we're going to talk about adding products now. Okay, so I'll go here. So this process is fairly simple. Now, what kind of products can be added? Any type of affiliate products. Why do you want it to be an affiliate product? Okay, you want it to be an affiliate product so that you can get paid when somebody else sells it. All right, so see here, remember I told you I created an ID the other day? There's my partner ID right there. So if somebody was under me who clicked here and bought, they on my thing here, I'm not gonna, this is my account. If I click here, you might not be able to see it on the bottom, but on the very bottom of my page is the upline, okay, or my partner's ID. So if I click anything in here, because she put her number in there and I'm her downline, then she gets credit. Okay, so this is really, really important because you will never lose a sale because somebody else sent them here. You will never lose a sale because they cleared their cookies. They are hardwired to you. All you do when you become a revenue partner and you upgrade right here, okay? You click upgrade, you click revenue partner, you can watch my little video, and you can pick a credit card option or a PayPal option, okay? So again, back to this. You're welcome. So any affiliate program. So once you click here, you're welcome. No, sorry, add a program. Okay. So in the description, we're going to have this training up in about 48 hours. You can put words here if you want, right? But you're going to want. You're welcome to. You're going to want something like this, or you're going to want banners, right? And you can put both. You can put a banner and you can put some words. We're going to show you how that's done. So basically, you're going to pick the graphic, and the graphic all has to be these kind of shapes, right? You know, like if you picked one that was long, like a skyscraper one, that's not going to work. They all have to be these shape, and then you would paste that code in here. You would put the URL here, okay? So let's say, so you got your domain.com/, and let's say this was the affiliate ID, okay? So you would put your affiliate ID here, okay? But in here, you would put this squiggly little bracket, and you would put AFFID, and you put squiggly little bracket. Now, why is that important? Okay, because the people under you can now join that program and add their affiliate ID. So if you're in a network marketing company, if you're, you know, I don't want to mention any particular names, but almost all of them work that way, where you got an affiliate ID. So when they click to sign up, well, you're the one at the top. See here? You're the guy at the top now. Somebody can be 10 levels deep and click that button, and if nobody's participating in between you and them, it's automatically going to default to your ID, and they'll sign up under you. If somebody else under you signed up, then it's going to sign up under them. Okay? I know we need a little bit more training. I'll show you how to get your nice graphics in here. We'll go through all of this again. But when you're done, then you're going to end up with something like this. And then when they click it, they'll go to the page. So in our particular case, we're just sending you to a page. But when the person goes here, the affiliate ID of your upline is in this button. When they click it, the sale goes to them. So when you put yours, I just switched it. When you put yours in here, when you put your entire product in here the way I suggested it in here, and you add that product, then you'll be the sponsor or the master distributor inside this program for that product. Okay? We limit you to 5 products. 5 should be plenty. Most people shouldn't need more than 1 or 2. Okay? Now, okay. Okay, let me stop right there. and get back to the questions now. Okay, so Preston, I said, what about network marketing programs? If they work in an affiliate style like that, and most of them do, that's fine. There would only be the rare exception, okay? And I'm not here to tell anybody what to I'm not quite sure what you mean without the link in the ID field, Marvin. So anyways, I'm not here to tell anybody what kind of a program they should be promoting. But I do have some experience. And if you get in one that's going to cause you some problems and it is a true Ponzi scheme, I'll personally contact you and let you know. Okay? I would never do that to try to persuade you to go in another direction. But I will not allow something that is illegal to be promoted on my system. Okay? So that's the only thing. There's lots of good ones, there's lots of crappy ones. So long as they're legal, I'm not here to be the program police. But if it does not meet legal requirements and we're going to get FCC trouble, we're not going to post it, okay? Oh, I know what Marvin's talking about, without the link in the ID field. So he's saying that if I go and I add this program, I'm supposed to put that program URL. Remember the one I put domain and with the AF thing, and then I'm supposed to just put, like if my affiliate ID was this, I just put that there. Thanks, Marvin. You're absolutely right. I put the entire URL here, and then I put that squiggly line affiliate thing here. But you would put your affiliate ID like that, then you would save it. Excellent. Good catch. Good catch. Okay. This seems like a great time to introduce Marvin because he's the one who just helped us with that. So a while back, I come across this program that I seen online that Marvin had built, and I thought it was quite ingenious. And so I contacted him when we were doing this, and I asked him if he wanted to do a joint venture project with us. So what he came up with was this. It's called Easy Leads and Cash. And first thing is, why did we create it? Well, this is called the Instant Reseller Club. And although we have a large amount of premium products that people have to upgrade to be able to get reseller access, I wanted to be able to continue to give maximum value plus have something additional for our revenue partners to derive some revenue from, right? So that means Marvin created a system that is totally reseller. So once you purchase it, you get 100% resale rights and all the money goes to you. And that means the freemium people who have not upgraded on any level still can purchase wonderful products like this. So basically what this is it's an entire, I'll show you the a couple pages here. I'll just get them loaded real fast. All right, so this would be like a main sales page. Okay, so he's also giving away five other lead magnets or ebooks. You can, but when somebody clicks this link and they buy, they get this entire system for themselves. I get the $10. So it's list building an instant buyer list, right? If you're going to build a list, some people are going to want to try to make money building their list. So what I recommend is, what you would do is, we're going to run this for 30 days or whatever to give everybody the opportunity to buy it. Then we're going to take it out of the club, because then you're going to be able to put it in as one of your products. Okay, and then you're going to get all the money, whether you're okay. So how cool is that? So I'll give you some ideas of how much of a robust system this is. He created 3 capture forms. So this is the way that both me and him recommend you start. You share this easy leads and income system, right? You send them to the capture page, they sign up, right? Now you've captured a lead, and then of course they go here, right, to buy. Here's a second capture page. Here's a third capture page. Remember when we were talking about the 5 steps? I'm serious when we're going to provide you multiple ways to eliminate all the steps. Just share and make some money, okay? And then he gave 3 different splash pages. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Okay, now I'm going to go back to here, because inside there's resources. So you don't know what to email people? Well, there they all are. He created them for you. Not only did he create them for you, but it's, maybe I have to make this a little bit bigger. Okay. My name is in here. My link is in here. It's all set to go. All set to go. Just copy it and paste it in your downline mailer, and away you go. Remember, we're going to offer it. We're going to give everybody a chance to get it who's in now, and then we're going to take it away so that you guys can sell it. I'm not here to compete with you, but we have to start the process somewhere. So Marvin and I are going to give you the opportunity to pick this up for only $10. And then when we finish the sale in 30 days from now, you can sell it at any time. But after that, we're going to we won't be out here doing it. You're the ones who are going to be promoting it. Okay? How cool is that? So, what else do I show you here? There's the downloads. Make that a little smaller now. Resources, the referral links, your account details. I guess home is, how you start the process, and then of course what to do when you need, if you run into any problems and you need some help. Okay, we really wanted something special to be able to give the freemium people access to. So Marvin put together this amazing system that, like I said, it's as soon as you get it, it's 100% replicated, except it's personalized. Okay, whatever information you put in there, you see my name is in there. Okay, this is my system, 100% mine. 100% of the income is mine the minute somebody buys it. Anybody got any questions on the Easy Leads and Cash system? Okay. Got so many tabs open here. So if somebody was interested in that,
you're welcome to leave.
So traffic and lead generation.
You're welcome.
Where did you put it? Oh, sorry, it's in exclusive offers over here on the right-hand side.
You're welcome.
I'm going to talk to you about. So here's Marvin's program right here. Okay, you click there, and then I think we need. Is it set up yet? Totally. Okay, so again, you click here, watch my little video, buy it, and it's yours. The next thing I want to talk about, and
welcome to the exclusive offer,
is this FB takeover package. Okay. This is for the grand opening, and I got this idea because in I wanted to do something special for the grand opening, okay? And the products inside here, maybe I should just go to the page and show you. I'm going to just pause this here, okay? This package here costs $47 a month. Then there's a $97 upgrade, and then you could buy reseller rights from between $300 and $1,000. Social surveys is the same thing, not monthly, but it is $47 front end, $97 back end, $300 to $1,000 for resale rights. Notification Pro, $27 monthly. There is no upsell, and then there is no, you can't get agency rights to it or resale rights. Video auto click, same thing. It's $47. There is no upsell, but there's no, you can't go to the vendor and buy resale rights to it. Timeline opt-ins. So what a, you know, this amazing things, crazy fan pages. I'm not going to go into all of this stuff, okay? Because what you, oh, we didn't have the, we have to make an adjustment because the demos aren't there. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to, we're just going to add links to a demo video, because on the original page I made was the video that showed you all about this site. So you'll give us an hour and they'll all be in place. But this is an incredible page building system on Facebook. Why this is important is because, especially if you're using an auto poster or if you're doing lots of posting on Facebook, it's really good to have Facebook links. And this lets you put entire landing pages with sales buttons and videos and stuff. It's all drag and drop, ridiculously simple, and it's mobile friendly. Because Facebook is not mobile friendly, it's an amazing tool, okay? Social surveys. Some people use this software just for clients to develop surveys and charge them hundreds of dollars a month for it. You can go in and see. Notification Pro is a Facebook autoresponder. Okay, you can get them to sign up to your list and a Facebook list at the same time, and you can get Facebook to send them notifications. So if you got 500 people on your list, you can create an autoresponder sequence, and Facebook is going to send that out for them. I mean, I don't know why everybody's not using this particular thing. It's an amazing thing. This one here lets you do videos and opt-in videos that geez, you know, that's so funny. It's been a while since this is one of the first things I ever bought from this gentleman, because, oh yes, what it does is you put a nice image, and when you click the image to go like people do, it'll play your video. And then inside your video, you can put calls to actions and stuff like that, all on Facebook. And then timeline opt-ins is another one of these things where you can put your capture page right in the news feed, on groups, on your personal news feed. It's amazing. There's other software like this that's $47 a month. Okay? Anyways, you get all 5 products, okay? And the resale rights for $47. And at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time on Saturday p.m., that offer's gone. Like this ridiculous thing that gets you resale rights to 5 amazing products for $47. I obviously can't do that forever, but I had to do something super special for the launch of the Instant Reseller Club, and to give you guys some reseller bang. So right off the bat, you got 5 hot products for the hottest social media on the planet. What more can I say? Any questions about Marvin's or okay. All right. And while we're talking about these exclusive offers, We want the revenue partners to please go here. You'll see,
You're welcome to.
you see that there's no partner ID here, right? That's because I didn't add it yet. So when you're a revenue partner, you've got to come back and check often to see if there's new products. And Alicia always lets you know here in your notifications here. If you click this notification, she's going to tell you, here's the product she added today, right? And obviously, just before the webinar, she added those 2 more. And you're going to see that here. So you would know, okay, I got to put my ID for this one. I got to put my ID for this one. I got to put my ID for this one so that you can get commissions if somebody buys it. Okay, any questions? Yes, Sherry, you have to be a qualified resale partner, and then if you want those products to resell, you purchase them for you. So how I suggest people do it is that we all want all kinds of neat ways to market, right? And when you got these viral ways to market like I'm showing you, and you can add some automation, then it's just viral marketing on steroids, right? Like I hate to use these dumb buzz phrases, but that's what it is. So when you look through the products and you say, oh, I could really get behind that, I want that product for my marketing, then you buy it. And if you're a reseller, then you got something real magical because you got what I call the power of one, meaning that you only need to share it with one person. So somebody else in your group, you share that with that person, they buy it from you, now your marketing is free. If you want to put more time and effort into that, then of course you could make hundreds or thousands of dollars with each product. But you only need to sell one to break even, okay? And that's hugely important because break even for most things is between 10 and 20 sales, all right? Which doesn't make it realistic for the average person. But we give you the power of one, it's always the power of one, okay? Any other questions about the FB takeover sale or Marvin's easy leads and income, easy leads and cash, sorry? Okay. I can only main chat. There we go. All right. So let me see. So I did the adding the products. Talked about me fixing the capture page system. All right. So now, okay. So Greg, that's another great question. Alicia has put a see where it says revenue tutorial 1 here. So she just added that the other day. So this is going to show you how to find your revenue partner ID because you originally signed up for it on our SamCart payment processor system. Okay, so basically I'm going to go really quickly into this fast. Okay, so I'm going to pick an affiliate. Okay, so when this looks a little bit different, of course, because this is our admin thing, but you'll be able to what? No, it's okay. I guess I could have done that with my test one too. But anyways, you'll get to see. Oh no, it is totally different. Eh? Okay, so hang on a second. I'm going to get out of here. No, what I want to do here is I want to copy that. I'll log out of here. Sorry, I forgot. I tried to do a video with this the other day, and then I figured this out, and then I never made the video. Okay, so now I'm going to log in as an affiliate. Okay, I just created this account for test purposes. All right. So what you want about this is what you want that's of interest to you is to show you your stats and your revenue and all of that stuff. Okay, and then when you go to settings. What?
The token number is the ID. The token number, the second number, the six-digit number.
Okay, so you see this. I got to make this bigger here. All right. So you got your ID. This is your ID on this system. So this is not what we want. You want your token ID. This is your revenue partner ID. Okay? You would take that, you'd copy that, you'd go in here. So I'll give you an example of exactly what I would do. In the exclusive offer section, remember, I didn't put it in there, right? So I would put it in there, and I would update referral IDs. So now anybody in my downline who buys any of these products, I get a commission. Okay? And then it's important to check here because I wouldn't have updated this one yet, or this one, or this one, right? So I would go back in here and I would look. But another quick way, it shows me, right? See, this one's already there, it shows me. But this one wasn't, and this one wasn't. The other ones were, oh, link charger, link supercharger, not. So I would click update. And then I would just choose to go to the next tab and the next tab till I was already done. I would look at this, I would see there was new ones, then I would go to each tab, look for one that didn't have my ID, fill them all in, and then I'm good to go. But come in here, check, especially now. Okay, we were way behind because we switched to a brand new system before we launched this system, so that our downline integrity was 100%. Okay, when you bring somebody here, you cannot lose them. They can only buy from inside the club, and they can only buy from you. Okay? So when we found this system and we got it together late, the entire launch was 10 days late, and we've been scrambling now to add the pages and everything that we had done on a totally different system. We're adding everything to this one now. Okay? So we need another couple of days for all the products there, and then each month we're going to have at least 4 new products. Okay? At least 4 brand new products that people can buy just for themselves at a lower cost than they can anywhere else, and particularly for the retailers who want to set up an affiliate marketing website, right? Okay, so where is my, there it is. Okay. Okay, Greg's got it. What time is it? All right, so we've gone an hour and a half, and I generally like to try to do it in an hour, but I knew we had so many things to touch base on. Oh, I want to say this one more time, okay? On the bottom of every page, look down here. I'm going to try to make this super big. On the bottom of every page, when you don't know how to do something and you're stuck, we're here to help you. Okay? We have an average response time of about 6 hours, except when we're sleeping. Okay? So always click here. Takes you to our member happiness department. Sign in, like register, and then put a ticket. Okay? And then One of the things that I want to also mention is always, 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 always go here, click when you got a question. Lots of people message me about lots of things on social media or Skype. So one thing about me that you're going to know is that when you want to talk about marketing, I will always give you some of my time. You'll see me say it inside the Facebook group. I'm sharing my Skype ID, my email, my Facebook. Because when you want to discuss how you can make your business better, I will set some time up and I will give you personal one-on-one coaching. But if you shoot support stuff at me, there's a real possibility that my lizard brain is going to forget where I put the note to follow up with you, and you might not get quick service. That's why all technical support and support-related issues must go to the customer happiness department, okay? Because you'll get service faster. When you want to talk about marketing, we'll schedule an appointment. Usually I can work something out within about 48 hours, and then we'll do a one-on-one talk via phone, Facebook, or Skype. So that's another thing, you know, and not to toot my own horn, but I'm going to tell you that we went over 3,000 members this week. Okay. I also wanted to show something that Alicia showed me that I thought was crazy. Okay. Did I go past it? Yeah. So this site has been live for about 40 some days while we were building on it, but we never had any traffic till July 11th. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, I got to spell it right. Sorry. Okay, so why am I showing you this? Just short of 1 million new websites go online every day. Okay? Our website has been online for 17 days. I think around 17 days. Okay? It's already in the top 200,000 in the United States. I just told you, 1 million new websites every day. Okay? And we're under 700,000 in the entire world. Like, we are brand new, brand spanking new. That's like, it may seem a high ranking to you, but if you put a website online and you've been on for 2 weeks, you would have 0 results. They wouldn't even know where to put you. After about 3 months or 6 months, you'd be 3 million or 5 million, or maybe they still wouldn't even have found you yet. Okay? If I go in and I put one of my sites that gets quite a bit of traffic, this site has been online for years and years and years. Okay? My global rank is about 2 million. Okay? I get a bunch of traffic every day on that site. My global rank is, you know, like almost 2 million. I'm glad to be there because I do get some traffic. But it is unbelievable that we're the top million and we haven't even been, just for 2 weeks, right? That's crazy. Okay. So Christopher saying a personal told me that my site is only 28 days old, and he told me he would not sign up. Okay, well, some will, some won't. Who's next? Okay. Sometimes when we try really hard, and we're at the end of the day, and then we meet some motivation sucking person who just wants to steal the rest of the steam out of our coffee or the air out of our sails. Just don't let that happen. You know what I mean? If this person can't see the value, then they either are dumb or they're too busy to pay attention. I mean, sometimes you meet some people and they won't see any value because they're too busy, they're too focused in their own direction. Okay, let them go. Let them be. Some will, some won't. Who's next? When you get a no, that has no value to spend any more time on that no, right? Maybe the timing's not right. Maybe that person will come when it's 6 months later and we're in the top 100,000 in the world. And then they'll say, well, I guess I should have joined 6 months ago. But when I tell you that you can get 18 to 25% of the people to say yes, maybe you just need a little bit more practice. And if you didn't share with 50 to 100 people today, you didn't share with enough people. Okay? Okay, Chris, awesome. You mentioned tonight about the people that also have their own links in the back office. Yes, Bruce, I guess Bruce got kicked off. He was in a storm, so he's asking about adding your own products. We went through that, and full training for that 48 hours will be up. And of course, always go here, training, anything new, anything cool is going to be there. My copy and paste profits, I'm going to continue to work on that tonight. And no, actually, I'm going to fix the page system tonight, the giveaway for the page builder. And tomorrow, I'm going to finish this course. And you'll be able to find it here. You'll click on it, and you'll be able to find it here. Any more questions? Yes, Greg. Always in the Facebook group, and always on the web, on your dashboard inside your members area. He asked about the webinar replay, so we're going to post it in both places. I know we went really crazy long. I am pumped to see that most people stayed for the duration. Okay, excellent, Sherry. I'm happy. I'm happy to welcome you as a revenue partner. Okay. And for those of you who are new, I take this partnership thing super serious. Okay. This is not an affiliate program. This is a partnership program. I'm going to do the pages and pay for the hosting and deal with the technical garbage, and we're going to build the sites, and we're going to buy the products, and you're going to share, and then I'm going to sell. That's a partnership. I'll do the things that we can do best. You share. You build your primary opportunity. We'll make you some money on the side and help you generate leads and develop relationships. That's a true partnership. All right, so I'm going to give another 30 seconds to see if any other questions pop up. And if not, I wish you all a wonderful evening. I appreciate each and every one of you. And so good night, Carlos. Good night, Greg. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Bruce. Well, you know what? That means a lot to me, Denzel, because everybody says I talked too much. I'm glad you were engaged the whole time. That means a lot to me. I want to provide, pure content, and I appreciate it. Good night, Tim, Martin, Christopher, Frank. Frank's asking, did I cover where I can get good traffic? And again, if you come late tomorrow night and you click here, so like I'm in the mountain time, so I'm talking about late. So by the time I go to bed tomorrow, I'll have this complete. And this is going to talk about the what and the where of the copy and the paste. Okay, Frank? Good night, Marvin. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Okay, so I'll stop with one more good night. And again, I appreciate y'all. Together, we're going to do some great things. I'm glad to have you all aboard. Bye for now.